Fast Switch, putting the K in magic. I'm Joanna DeVoe, and I am here to wish you a happy palm reading Sunday! And if you follow along on my Facebook page, you know why I'm saying that, because I just posted this morning a little thing about how in Seasons of Witchery, this book by Ellen Dugan, she talks about in the spring equinox chapter how her and her friends get together now as a tradition on Palm Sunday to dress up in their black flowy witchy clothes and listen to Stevie Nicks and read each other's palm. It's just an irreverent, silly way to kind of thumb their nose at I don't know, the traditional religious culture that most of us grew up in, and I just thought it was such a fun idea that I wanted to share it on Facebook, and apparently a lot of other people thought it was fun too, because we got kind of a conversation going over there, and one of my friends, Jen, asked me if I would make a list of my top 10 cute, fun, magical books and movies and TV shows, and I am happy to oblige because I love books and movies in particular. I think movies are magical. They combine so many different arts. It combines a visual component, which just gets better and better and better as the years go by. There's music, there's acting, there's costumes, and hopefully good storytelling and writing. There's 2 movies out right now that I'm not going to put on my list down below, but that I have to mention because they are in the theaters right now, and I recommend going to see them both on the big screen. And the first is Oz, the Great and Powerful. It is a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, and it is so enchanting. It is The Wizard of Oz. It's his story, how he became the Wizard of Oz, and I knew that it was going to be visually spectacular. I don't normally go see 3D movies because the glasses bug my eyes, but I'm so glad that I made the exception in this case. I went to an IMAX theater and saw it in 3D, and it blew me away. I was already impressed, like, just having seen the credit sequence. I was like elbowing my husband and being like, this is worth the ticket price alone. It is so gorgeous, and I knew it would be, like I said, but what I didn't expect is for the story to be so good. It has some really cool archetypal characters and some neat metaphors for life. It's very thoughtful. They did a great job tying in the wizard as we know him, that little old man behind the curtain projecting an image and getting up to that point in his story. So I think you'll really love that. It's a movie for all ages, and especially for people who love anything to do with magic. And then the other movie is The Croods, which I just saw about an hour ago, and it's so good. It is also visually gorgeous. It's so imaginative. It is hilarious. I laughed all the way to the end, which made me cry. And I had my son on one side cracking up and my husband on the other cracking up, and then, you know, we couldn't stop talking about it on the drive home. It is very special. 2 amazing movies, guaranteed good time. If you go see them and you don't like them, I'll refund your... No, I won't. You can come be mean to me. How about that? Okay? I promise you will like them. I can almost guarantee that you will have a good time. So anyway, down below in the blog post, I will list my top 10 favorite books and movies. Probably no TV shows. I don't really have a favorite magical TV show, although Game of Thrones is pretty magical, and that is coming out next week, the next season. And if you watch Game of Thrones, I know that you are excited. I'm excited. Khaleesi! I love Khaleesi, and I love Jon Snow, and I hope that the dragons come and kick some ass, especially that kid Joffrey. He is such a little shit. Anyway, I also want to mention that in addition to this blog post I'm doing, which will be titled under Pop Witch, I don't always make videos for my blog posts, so you might want to go over there and subscribe through Blogspot if you want to get all of my posts, because occasionally I do these Pop Witch videos, or PopWiTCH blog posts, which are just about pop culture and what I'm excited about right now, what's happening in art and movies and books and all of that. Then also I do something called the Witch List, and I don't usually make a video for those either. So if you don't want to miss those, go and subscribe to the blog. If you are subscribed to my newsletter, you know that I have a radio show coming out, and that is going to be debuting this Tuesday at 9 a.m. It is called HiPPiE, Magic for a New Age, and it is going to be a happy, hippie place where magic with a K meets the law of attraction. Here at Kick-Ass Witch, I'm really focused on personal development and how you can create the kick-ass life of your dreams. So I don't get too deeply into spirituality and real discussions on magic. Although I've made some videos about the law of attraction, I wanted a little hub where I could just focus on that once a week, because that is something I'm very passionate about and that I love to talk about. I'm not really sure how much I can talk about it, so I'm just gonna commit to once a week for 30 minutes, and we'll see where it goes from there. If you guys really like it and you know, have suggestions for me, or you start calling in and we get a conversation going, I might extend it to a full hour. I'm also thinking about moving Every Which Way there so that you can listen to it on your iPod and get it through iTunes. I know that that's how I like to listen to interviews. So you let me know, do you like watching the interviews? Right now I try to keep them around the 30-minute mark. Sometimes they go a bit long, but if I move them over to iTunes, I'll probably extend them so that they're a good hour long or so. So what do you like better? You let me know. We can just build this radio show together. So communicate with me. Let me know if you like the show and what kind of topics you'd like me to address. I'm going to stick to kind of the theme of where magic with a K meets the law of attraction and how those two things can work together, because that's the spiritual path that I'm on, and I would like to share that with you guys. So have a great week. I hope that spring is landing wherever you are. I know a lot of you are in the snow, but it's so beautiful here in Glendale. It's so green, and some of our trees are starting to blossom, so it's green and pink and purple and white and yellow. I'm loving it all. I'm in a beautiful mood today, so I hope some of that will like jump through the camera and onto you. Much love. Peace.